Hello and welcome to the tutorial about the link manager in rrlinx. So in this video we'll focus on how to create new links and how to manage them in the link manager tab right here. Okay, so to generate a new link, one way of doing it is by using the link generator that is built into the link manager page right here inside the app. And the first thing you would want to do here is choose the link type. So as soon as you select product, then this field here will pop up the products that are in your store. The easiest way to select them is by simply typing a keyword that is found in the product that you want to create the link for. So let's say we're going to pick this one here, be a drinker with a barbecue addiction. And that's really all you need to do. You can just click create a link, and this would create a link for this particular product. Now you can, if you want to, you can organize your links with labels. Labels are just like tags. Labels are so that you can organize, sort, sift, filter through the links once you have created a whole bunch of them. Okay, so let's just go ahead and create the label, let's say beer on here. And we also have the label barbecue, right? So barbecue. So there you go. Maybe addiction, well, I don't know how popular that will be, but let's just go with these two. So we're going to create the link like this. Notice that I'm not going to enter anything in the campaign name for this link. I could enter something, but when I leave it at the default, it will generate the link according to the presets. And we'll go over that in a different video, but for now, let's just keep it as it is and create the link. Here you go. So the link is inserted at the top of the list here. You can see how this, how these merge fields actually translated into a value that relates to the actual product that we generated here. Okay, so be a drinker with a BBQ addiction, -1, so that has an item sub count here. And what that does is it allows you to just simply create another link. So if you want to run a campaign for this product, and let's say you want to do this with multiple posts on social media, then what we recommend is that you generate a separate link for each post that you want to run. So not for each ad, but for each post. All right. So let's just generate a couple more of this link of the links for this particular product. All right. So I simply just leave all the settings here the same, and I'm just going to keep creating two more links. And what you can see here is, so this item sub count has caused this thing to increase, to go up, right? So it's like now we have 3 links that have the same campaign name, but with running numbers as to, you know, what number they are. All right, so good. Now let's stick with the link creation here, and I'm going to just walk you through quickly how to generate links for the other types, right? So on collections, for example, if you click collections, you get in the pop-up here a list of all the collections that you have. So let's see if we have a beer collection here, and yes, we do. So I could create a link here for the beer collection, and I'm going to take the barbecue label out of there, but I'm going to keep the beer label. Okay, so now this is going to, and I'm just going to still leave this one untouched, and this is now going to create a link that is using the collection, the beer collection, as the destination of the link, and it's going to generate a short URL for that. So I'm going to click that. You can see here, okay, that's the slug of the collection, and there's the running number for that. If I click this one more time, then I get the running number 2 and so forth. And you can see the type is here, and you can see the labels have been attached. This one has the beer label, and the 3 previous links have that label. Okay, so next one over, here are your pages. You get all of the pages here. So if you have, now these are just kind of the standard pages that you have in the store, about us, refunds and returns, search results, and so forth. If you have a landing page generated that is either content specific or product specific, or maybe you have it set up with you know, a landing page builder like Zipify Pages or one of the other apps that are generating pages on Shopify, then these will also show up here, and you can select them. So let's just create a link about for the About Us page. generate a label for that as well. That I don't have to generate a label, but I can. So yeah, that's the way you would do that. And let's generate that one. And there you go. There you go. There it is, right? About us, one, and this is a type link type of pages. All right. Now the fourth one, you guessed it, is external. Now external doesn't know what to put for slug, so that therefore this campaign name here all of a sudden shows as red, and it's required. So for external links, the only difference is that you have to put in the campaign name. Okay, so let's just send a link to Google. Let's generate a link to Google, and let's call it that. And then I'm just going to go in here and put the link together like that, just a simple dummy link, and I'm just going to make a label here for that as well. Call it that, and create link, and there is my external link. Okay, so the only difference for the external link is that I had to have manually entered the campaign name, and now that there's no running number here, so you also would have to manage that manually if you wanted to name and number your campaigns if you were to generate multiple links for the exact same redirect URL. Okay, so that's that. Now there's one other way that is actually really cool that you can also use to create the links, and that is by going to, for example, your product pages or your collection pages, and then there's a feature here. Let's just go to let's find the product with the beer and barbecue. Beer drinker with a barbecue addiction, this one right here. Okay, so you go to the actual product page in the admin, and then you go here into this menu where it says more actions, and in here you see there are product links link right here, and that takes you right back to the app, and you can see here it has basically everything like we had it before, but it's this time it's pre-populated, right? It's pre-populated with product is selected as type. This here is still the default, and the product has been pre-selected here as the selected item. And you can do the same thing here again. You can put your labels, and that's fine. Now, one other thing that you notice here is that the list of current links that you can see here that's displayed below has actually been filtered so that you can see only the links in this view that pertain to the same destination URL, so to the same product in this case, right? So that is an important thing to note, which makes it easier for you to manage the links that you're generating if you're coming from this more actions field out of the product in Shopify, and it takes you right here and it lets you see, oh, I already have 3 links. Okay, that's great. I'm going to generate a 4th one, and you can see seamlessly the 4th one here just got the number 4 item attached to it. So you can work both ways. There's no right or wrong way to do this. 2 work styles of generating the links, and you have the same thing also. The same type of action or icon is also integrated in the collections. When you're on a collection in your admin section in Shopify, you have that drop down as well. That brings you here to generate a link for that collection, and on the page that's the same. Obviously you don't have that on external pages. All right, now how do you get back from here to actually seeing the full link of lists? Well, there's a feature right here that says clear filters. So essentially this narrowing down the list to this particular product is actually a filter. It's a hidden filter that applies to this table, and if you clear the filter by using this, then now you get all the links back, and you might have to select a larger amount of rows here to actually display them. Okay, so there you go. Now that's that. You can also get back to the narrow filter, by the way, by simply clicking on the campaign name here. So clicking on the campaign name will filter down the list, narrow down the list to all links that are in the in your program, in the app already, that pertain to the same item. We call these items, right? If it's a collection link, then it has the same collection. If it's a product link, it has the same product, and so forth. And so you can toggle between the filtered view and the full view by just simply clearing the filters again and then going somewhere else. You can also search if you use a search field, that will find any kind of matches. So this would actually find matches in here as well as in here. You can narrow this down. Drinker, so right, that filters it further down. So this is really a keyword search here. And you can also narrow down the list to, let's say, see only collections pages. Okay, so then it goes like that. You can add another filter item, type to this like this, and that's how it works. Okay, so clear this filter manually here. Maybe you want to just look at this page type link. So this is how that works. And the label search works in a very similar way. So you just go a beer here, and that narrows it down to the specific label that is present. Seems like there's a little bug on that, but we'll fix that in the next update. Okay, awesome. Well, let's finish this video here, and I'm going to show you in the next video how to actually do more things with, so how to use the links, how to get the links, and what you can do with the links, and then we also go over how to edit the links and how you can change the individual values inside the links. But I'm going to show you that inside the next video.